This is the video tutorial for the Happy Days Bonny Bunny. And this is how we make it. You'll need fabric for the outer, some toy stuffing, a small piece of ribbon, a heat erasable pen, 2 small pieces of fabric for the heart and the tail. Place your fabrics right sides together, so pretty side to pretty side, and then place your template on top. Then carefully draw around your template. It might help to put your template on card first, as I've done. I've zoomed the camera in a little bit so you can clearly see where I've drawn with my heat erasable pen. Keeping the 2 fabrics together, I've added some pins. I've added my little gap sign at the bottom. I'm now going to take it over to the sewing machine and carefully sew on top of the lines I've drawn. I always start at the ear. So starting at the tip of the ear, take your time and slowly sew along the line until you've gone all the way around, remembering to leave a gap at the bottom for turning. I've sewn all the way around, remembering to leave a gap at the bottom for turning later. I've also pressed it. I'm now going to take my scissors and use a 1/4 inch gap all the way around. Carefully follow the lines once again, cutting all the way around. I've carefully cut all the way around, leaving a gap between my stitches and where I've cut. You might find it useful to draw a line first before you start cutting, if you're a bit uncertain about doing that. I've also carefully snipped into the corners. Make sure you don't go through to the stitches, and this will give us a better finish when we turn it. And it's turning now I'm going to do through the gap I left at the bottom. I've turned him the right way out, and I've pushed out all the seams and I've pressed him. I'm now going to attach my heart and tail. I've used heat and bond on mine, so I'm peeling off the backing and I'm going to iron it into place about there. I've turned him over and done exactly the same with the tail. Now's the time to add the stuffing. Using the gap at the bottom, take your toy stuffing and slowly stuff the ears first, then the face and then the tummy. I've added my stuffing, and all that's left now is to carefully sew up the gap at the bottom by using a ladder stitch. I've hand stitched the gap at the bottom. I've added a ribbon, and that's your Bonny Easter Bunny all finished.